swirling like an inverse toilet of noise. Oh, there it is. We are live. Almost precisely the right time for me to say inverse toilet of noise. Inverse toilet of toys.
Actually, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd buy that for
Please
$1.
welcome the finest inverse noilus of toys, John Pfeiffer.
John Pfeiffer, y'all. Excellent,
All right.
excellent. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. If you look to your left, my right, you will see Mr. Rob Hinkle, our president and founder. Yeah, so it's good to see you. What's up? How you been? You're looking good.
He means all of us, I think, right? We are looking good.
Yeah.
The looking good part, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Looking good
Kate's
part.
got it covered. She's in the corner there.
Thankfully, we have Kate here.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is VOM 133. Man, that's definitely not a prime number, right? Not a prime.
Hot 133.
When's our
It's
next prime
probably not a prime number. I'm pretty sure it's not a prime number.
137?
If it was a prime number,
Will that be prime?
Nah, that's divisible by 3.
All right. Well, we'll find one soon. We should celebrate.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good prime celebration in a while, so we should do that.
I don't think we can have prime celebrations without Dave Benham.
All right. So we got to find the next prime and make sure that Dave is here. We'll staple him to the wall. And just his clothes. We're not cruel.
Goodness.
Rowan, are you
Speak for
allowed
yourself.
to say things like Prime? Is that like not a proprietary conflict given Disney's streaming monopoly and their empire? You cleared it with the mouse?
The mouse has
What does the
no
mouse have to do with
say here.
Prime?
Rowan is
the
well,
duck
Amazon
says it's
Prime is a
legal.
competitor to Disney Plus, and Rowan is a servant to the mouse now.
Nope.
Because
Wait, what?
well, National Geographic is owned by the Walt Disney Corporation. So Rowan's a Disney princess. We decided this last week.
That's what I get for missing a week.
I work for the society, which is completely separate, and the society is completely separate from my work here.
Sure.
Well, on that note, I sure hope Rowan Corbett's thought of what songs he's going to introduce
As a
this
matter of
evening
fact,
with.
I have.
Excellent.
This first song is called Unbreak. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to let Joe Isaacs in the room here.
Too late, I've already done it. He's joining.
dang it.
with an ellipses.
I was going to do it.
It's just taking forever.
Anyway.
Well, please welcome Rowan Corbett.
All right. All the buttons. None of the buttons are
Please welcome Rowan. No. Please welcome Rowan Corbett.
Just said it without the contest of wills. I'll give you my attention as you make your reveal. We've been heading it for years now. That much is plain. Now it's finally happening. We're being honest again. You said what you had to say to no extent. Why don't we call it a day? Expanse now between us for signals and laws, stretching out through a darkness only silence can cross. And you said what you had to say, but let me be clear, this is ice that you can't unbreak. Not gonna argue, I won't complain. Yeah, believe me, I want to, but your point has been made. You said what you had to say, feels like an end. You should probably just stay away.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Rowan freaking Corbett.
Oh, good.
Are you struggling to think of what to play second?
I wasn't, but did you have did you have something in particular you wanted to hear?
You know how I'll request something and realize I don't know the name? I think it's called like, and then he said.
Oh, and he said, and he said.
And he said. Yeah.
I'm completely unpracticed on that one at the moment.
Now.
What was that?
What did you say?
I don't think I could pull it off right now.
Oh, okay.
But
sometimes it would be cool.
I will make that one a priority for next week for you, Kate.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to hearing what you're about to play.
All right.
Lacey Anthony has given you a lot of one-word compliments. Woot. Rowan is too cool.
Oh,
Jack
thank you,
Arnold
Lazy.
sending you some applause emojis. Debbie Annan out in the house. It's a good
Miss you, Debbie.
I think my mom's out there too.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Is that one of the seatbelt straps?
This strap is, it's made by Couch is the name of the company. I'm trying to remember. I think.
Or not seatbelt. It's made of it's recycled car vinyl, right?
Yes, and so they're like they're all vegan straps. So I should tell Chris about these. They're really great straps. I like them quite a bit. So
If only Chris was here.
I know. He might show up soon. Yeah, he might show up. We don't know. We'll see. But
He's had a rough week.
he's had a rough week. But hopefully I'll get to hang out with him. Tomorrow night or the night after. That's my hope anyway. We're overdue for a beer.
Do you do virtual beers together?
We do virtual beers. I mean, he lives 5 hours away, so 6 hours
Yeah.
away. So we do what we can.
You're a good human.
Oh goodness! All right, this song is called "Burn Down." If I can remember it. Can't say your name. I think about you all the same. Don't recognize who I was. Justify how I became. I was such a fool. Was I ever even real to you? A paper doll. Just convenient fuel. So now I twist and curl, rage the world. Mockery of life and the flames around us here. Then there's only smoke. Then we disappear. If I could let this go and take another breath, I could leave the blaze while there's something left. But I still twist and curl, rage the world. Still I twist and curl and rage the world.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, great one.
Oh, paper dolls.
Well, thank y'all. Thank y'all. But I am just the appetizer. There is quite a night of music lined up here, so why don't we get to it without any further ado? Next up, I believe, is Mr. Steve Patton. Sorry to catch you unaware, Steve. We have a little...
It's a long way
yeah,
down.
I'm slacking. What I meant to say was,
lot of
hold on.
missing
Let me
people,
type Steve Patton next. Oh, man, what a horrible... Oh.
Gee, it's
Dave
long.
Coronet, who's not here, is not going to be next because he's not here.
Right, but we'll try to get him in when we get to him.
Bertinelli next.
Yeah.
Next. Sorry about that.
No,
right,
you're
so-
fine. You're fine.
Out of practice.
So here I am here. I'm here, I guess. Okay. Now I'm a little off guard. We get there. Well, the bees are making honey and the spring is on the dale. A man learned to court and a drunkard to his ale. And if he be not weary, he'll fall for all his worth. For a woman no but calls in the curse's day of birth. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Far better than in love, boys, and whiskey should drown. Now such was Katie Brannon, she was my own downfall. No matter what I tried, boys, it did no good at all. I'd see her with the fellas, a-flirting shamelessly. But if I tried to kiss her, she'd run away from me. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Far better than in love, boys, and whiskey should drown. To be with Katie Brennan 'twas nothing I'd deny her. For me there was no other, she was my heart's desire. I plied her love with silver, I plied her love with gold. And still she did not love me, and still her heart was cold. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Far better than in love, boys, and whiskey should drown. Despite the way she'd done me, I loved her to the last. For all I had to offer, her love was all I asked. I spent a month of wages to buy a string of pearls, but when I gave them to her, she laughed, that foolish girl. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. For better than in love, boys, and whiskey should drown. My rage had overtook me, I could not keep it down. I drug her to the river and held her there to drown. It was no wish to kill her, 'twas but to break her will. And if she'd show me true love, I'd be a free man still. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. For better than in love, boys, and whiskey should drown. So when the judge did ask me, could I tell a lie? I said if she were true, sir, she'd never had to die. They bound me up in shackles and tossed me in the cell. And come tomorrow morning, my soul be bound for hell. So lift that tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. For better than in love, boys, and whiskey you should drown. Oh, build that gallows strong, boys, and build that gallows high. For if she would not love me, 'tis better I should die. Pleasant one to start the evening with.
Man, Steve, your assignment is going to be like, oh, I loved a woman, but she didn't love me, so I was okay with that, and I went to another place to find women for me.
There's no fun in that.
Why?
There's no fun in that. I mean, you know.
I downloaded a dating app. that was that.
That's not just a murder ballot. That's a drinking murder ballot.
That's a terrible
item.
one. That's a terrible one because this is really straightforward. It's just like,
Yeah.
that's okay.
But it actually is a gauge of a certain type of personality. There are really people like that, you know. I'm not sure what it says about me that I wrote it, because it just was a spontaneous creation too.
Well, it says everything that you're not in jail.
Yeah, that's it. That's the good part. Well, let me see if I can get going right here. Well, hello, stranger. Why that look of gloom? Welcome to the party in the land of the doom. Ain't no need for mourning while you're still alive. We're all here waiting on the man with the scythe. And there's 100 more just like us up and down these halls. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family and nobody's friend. Still an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, tell us your story if you got one to tell. And even if you don't, our minds have gone to hell. Won't nobody notice if you babble like the rest, or sit there in silence and drool on your chest. And there's 100 more just like us up and down this hall. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family and nobody's friend. Just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, don't you worry, mister, if your mind starts to go. There's nothing left to do unless you'll need to know. You could go on forever with nothing in your head. They'll just wrap you in a diaper and tuck you into bed. There'll be 100 more just like you up and down this hall. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family and nobody's friend. Just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, your children won't come calling, 'cause there won't be nothing left. The doctors and morticians will divvy up the rest. Ain't no need to linger, no, ain't no need to tarry. They've already written your obituary. And there's 100 more just like you up and down this hall. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family and nobody's friend. Just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, your friends all got lucky, checked out ahead of you. Left you here to watch your Captain Kangaroo. But you'll get the last laugh when those worms come for you. They'll cremate your body and send you up the flue. And there'll be 100 more just like you up and down this hall. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family and nobody's friend. Just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. That was my dad's favorite song, and he was up in years when my son recorded it on his first album. But anyway.
Nice.
Good to have you back, Steve, as always.
Yeah, well, good to be back. Good to see all of you again. Thank you.
So I was thinking, Rob, we should
Me, Rob, or next Rob?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Robert Bertinelli is next, but I was speaking to Rob Ilyemi here. We need to remember to come up with a topic for next month's prompt. For those of you who don't know, we do a monthly song prompt, and we did it last week, but Rob wasn't here, and so we didn't have the
And
bucket.
you can't roll dice without me.
So, you know.
Okay.
So, just keep that in your mind.
We could do that. Actually, let's do that after Robert, before Joe's set. And that
Okay.
way we can get that out of the way.
No
and also
magic
that'll
dice to divide
pages over a
labor.
little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
cool.
Oh,
Let's
and
get
Lacey,
Robert in
make
there.
sure you put something into the bucket there. Okay. She always has good ideas,
Okay, I'll
Lacey.
send the thing to Lacey.
Anyway, but next up we got Robert Bertinelli, our favorite new Baltimorean. What's going on, man?
It's going good. been playing live the last 4 weeks, so
Oh, nice.
a few songs here and there, 5 or 6 at a time. It's pretty cool. There's a garden that we play at. Pretty, so I really like playing in front of people, man, as everybody knows.
Yeah, it's
Everybody.
when we first started doing live shows again, it was just like it's like you're holding our breath for a while. This is really fun and this is really cool, but it is a pale substitute for playing in public. So
I appreciate it so much.
no worries, man.
Hey, Rob wanted to know about that bass. It's just a Yamaha bass that I use rudimentarily.
It's got an interesting headstock, at least from a distance and via Zoom.
Oh, there's a tuner.
Oh, it's a tuner. Oh, man. Okay. I feel silly now.
Okay, I'm going to do this song. I'd never done it live nor Zoom. I wrote it many years ago. And it's a sad song, and that's why I probably didn't do it. A broken heart is all she left me, plus a few tears to wash the pain away. And I don't know what is there left for me except to dry my tears and hope for a better day. What I've done wrong is still a mystery. Yes, I took for granted what I thought was mine. Yes, I've done wrong, but that's my history. And I can't believe this pain relieves with time. I spoke too soon when I should have been listening. I was too hard when I should have cooled down. I lost my soul, now my love is missing. But on this stage, well, this fool can be found. If I think back, I'll see why she left me, but I don't see why she didn't give me another chance. I'd take me back if it was up to me, but in the meantime I'll perform this solitary dance. I spoke too soon when I should have been listening. I was too hard when I should have cooled down. I lost my soul, now my love is missing. But on this stage, well, this fool can be found. Well, on this stage, well, this fool can be found.
I've been that fool.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice, Robert. Ooh.
All right, this one was a prompt from another Zoom. It was they had to write a Halloween song, and I don't know how to write a Halloween song, but in the same vein as Stephen, I wrote this one here. It's a basic 1-4-5 minor. Walking by the city graveyard when I let out a cry. I thought I saw my long dead wife from the corner of my eye. It must be imagination, I said to no one there. I turned around and there she was with a grin from ear to ear. And she said, I'm gonna haunt you forever, haunt you forever, gonna haunt you forever till you lose your mind. I ran all the way back home, make sure that I locked the door, shaking and perspiring, not believing what I saw. Then I looked into the mirror and she was right behind. I suddenly yelled and the cold chill came right out my spine. And she said, I'm gonna haunt you forever, haunt you forever, gonna haunt you forever till you lose your mind. I shouldn't have left her dirty, she was around. Now she's getting back at me when I think I'm safe and sound. I remember laughing at her and how I was so mean. And now you find me crying and wanting to scream. Now it's too late for me and I cannot make amends. I know I had it coming, gonna suffer till the end. And she said, gonna haunt you forever, haunt you forever, gonna haunt you forever till you lose your mind, till you lose your mind. Yes, I'm losing my mind.
Robert, that may be a favorite. I think that's one of my favorite songs of yours. That's a killer tune.
Really? Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm glad to hear that because I wasn't sure.
I love it.
Thank you.
Well, Rowan, did you have time to go find dice in a dice cam and stuff like that? I got time to get a couple of these song challenges in. Mr. Corbett. Oh no. Rowan's silent. That means Slippery Jim just slips
goodness.
right on in.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So yes, I have the dice.
Okay. I think we can get away with just a D20 and a D10.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second here. Let me spotlight that real quick.
I feel like if you have that many
D20.
dice, you need to roll more than just one of them.
I know, but it gets really confusing really fast.
That's true.
All right.
But yeah.
A D20.
I mean, I can make it complicated. Do you want to make it complicated? Make it complicated. But if we make it complicated,
See if
then
you can get sciatics.
if Carrie's with us, nice. If Carrie's with us, and I haven't seen Carrie voice in, but Carrie's usually with us. Carrie will call out any dice mistake I make, and it's just easier if it's easier.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. All right, song topic numero 1. That looks like 17.
No, it's actually 1.
Right, 1-7.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, 170. All right.
A twisted deviation in prospect.
On my screen, there are 2 ones in the 7.
A twisted
Deviation in prospect.
in prospect. Okay. All right. Here's a. Let's see here.
Ooh, 137. Scroll to the other end.
I knew you had a high
Majesty
charisma.
of trees. Number 3.
What was that again?
The majesty of trees.
Oh,
We
natural 20.
roll any 19s or 20s, I'm afraid.
Oh, we have to roll in. Oh, okay.
Yep. We ain't up to 200 prompts yet.
8.
89. Number 89 is Virginia Steamboat. Again, because we don't knock them out. I mean, I guess I could knock them
Never
out
got
once we roll them,
picked,
but yeah.
yeah.
All right, my friends. That means our possibilities up for vote are number 1, a
So
twisted
sorry.
what? A twisted deviation in prospect, or number 2, the majesty of trees, or number 3, Virginia Steamboat.
Rowan was wanting that before. That's all.
I
I'm saying.
know. Maybe we should vote for him. I don't know. Jules is already fighting him.
And the Majesty of Trees is kind of cool too. So
They're
Easily
You know,
work with
let's
that.
get them while we can because I've like driven around the past few months and I've seen a lot of trees get cut down just for no reason. They're not like in the way or anything. It's just like, let's cut down a tree. Wouldn't that be fun? No. Spoiler alert, it's not fun.
Dude, you don't understand the meaning of Christmas. Well, everyone's
Yeah,
voting.
capitalism.
Gosh,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 already.
Time to break out the Johnny
vote-
Mitchell song.
I think I vote tree. The whatever the thing about
Katie, you
trees.
throwing down with trees? Because I think if you throw down with trees, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4.
5 million
5
votes.
Five.
Yeah,
already.
that's a lot. Mm.
wow.
So we've already got parity.
Okay.
Parity? That's not the right
I
word.
guess we've
What
got
is
Yeah.
that? What is
Kate,
this?
if
What
you
is
quorum.
that?
wow, that was the quickest vote, easiest vote ever. Huh. Well,
Offense to
Majesty
the
of
other
Trees
two
it
options,
is.
they're great as well.
Oh, and Lacey also says trees.
Trees.
Cool.
Huh.
See, there.
Huh.
What
Well,
else was there? Who
Well, you
well,
know,
all right then. Majesty of Trees.
got to come back from the gloom and doom of the last
we
2
do.
prompts.
Majesty.
Life finds a way. It's my Jeff Goldblum impression.
That was
Well,
actually pretty good.
Rowan, you could write the Virginia Steamboat passes the majesty of trees.
Go together hand in hand. Or the Majesty of Trees getting cut down to power the steamboat. Although steamboats are coal, aren't they?
That's just old trees.
Well, you got to build a steamboat.
Ah, that's right. Cut them down.
Rip them
The
all
Majesty of
down.
Trees could be
It's a
the
pretty
name of a
twisted
Virginia steamboat.
deviation in prospect.
Yes, please. Let's put all
The
those
original
hands together.
steamboats were definitely wood powered.
They were wood powered. I wasn't sure.
They were wood powered, yeah. They definitely were on the Mississippi.
I only write songs about Maryland steamboats.
Yeah, Twain writes about.
I've heard that about you.
needing
All right,
to
before
get
we go
wood.
down this rabbit hole too much further, I think we've got Joe Isaacs coming up next. Is that
Indeed,
right?
we do.
Excellent.
Howdy,
Excellent.
Joe.
Dave Cornett, I think, is like, what the hell just happened? But, you know, that's okay. We'll explain it to him later.
So,
Please
Joe.
welcome from Columbia, Maryland, Joe Isaacs.
Yeah. So, what's going on?
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah,
since
it's
I've
good
been
to, good to have you back.
I've been hanging out at Rob's one at Ellicott City.
I was so grateful to have you for that. I'm so sad that it got cold so fast. But
I know that was a bummer, but
know, it's
hopefully,
okay.
hopefully we'll get it back in the spring.
big announcement might be coming about something in Tacoma Park.
Oh.
Starting in November, I'm hoping. But it's still in the works.
Ooh, you got me excited. I forgot when I was going to play now.
That's why we filmed from the waist up. Whoa,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
You
no.
definitely run the best open mics.
Thank you, man.
None taken.
I got a new. I haven't been here, Jules. In all fairness, so yours
Yeah.
could be better.
Open invitation, bud. You got
All
free
right,
Thursdays
all
now.
right, I know. I
Just
know. I
drive
gotta
down
try.
95.
You know how it is. It's like they say, try this new dish, and
Yeah, it's like, oh, that looks good. I think I'll have a hot dog.
I do want a hot dog now.
Yeah, Rob Hinkle is
Dang
the
it.
hot dogs of
Hey,
open
now.
mics.
but I definitely will try to make time for that at some point.
Easily.
All right. So I wrote a new song, and I'm gonna play it for you. How's that? Is that a good introduction? kind of terrible, but whatever.
Excellent.
I'm going with it. It ain't too late. Is the sound okay? Is the sound all right? It ain't too late, it ain't too soon. You could go howling for the moon. Oh, I hope you do. It ain't too late, it ain't too soon. You could go shooting for the moon. You could find the you inside of you. I'm like Moses on the mountaintop, and I ain't never gonna stop. But I don't know what it is I got to say. Just leaning close, hear what the guitar wants me to play, and hope it brings you joy. Oh yeah, I hope it brings you joy, but not the type that's like a shiny toy. No, the type of joy you can hang on to. Oh yeah, I hope it brings you joy, but not the type that's like a shiny toy. No, the type you can hang on to once things are through. And I hope that you do. Hope it brings you joy. Ain't saying you gotta play guitar, be rich or be a star. No, that may not be for you. Ain't saying you gotta play guitar, be rich or be a star. No, you just gotta find the you inside of you. And leaning close, hear what your heart has got to say, and hope it brings you joy. 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 Hope it brings you joy.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
I think you brought
I
people
do,
joy
I
with that one. That
sincerely
was
do.
good.
Definitely. Yep.
All right.
How's your
Now,
how's your showcase going? Are you still? Is that still going strong?
it's going really good. We had an awesome one on Saturday. This band Double Take played, and they were just freaking awesome. Yeah. It was, and Steve Kotz, who was really good. I don't know if has Steve Kotz played on here before?
We haven't seen Steve in a long time, but yeah, he had been a regular for a short period of time.
He's a good songwriter.
Early in COVID, I think.
Yeah, so it was a really nice one. It was actually only 3 acts, but so we ended up getting to play more songs. So, yeah, no, that's been fun. I like it. It's a small place, but it's kind of different. It's kind of neat. I like it. All right, so that was my newest song, and now I'm going back to one of the oldest songs that I wrote that I still perform. And I'm still have no good introduction for it, so I'm just going to play. The party's noisy, too quiet for me. People say nothing as they prattle on endlessly. Girl I knew from high school's looking as lost as me. Though she's half naked, I don't touch her skin, for I know to do so would be a sin in the state we're in. Just lost at sea. belong here. No, I don't belong anywhere. The door is locked to my old home. Can't get back through that window I used to sneak through. It's long been closed. I can't get back to that room that was mine. It's just a stump, that tree I used to climb. The consolation shift as if to be reminding me that nothing lasts for an eternity. It's time for me to be changing too. So taxi changed my point of view. Don't belong. Well, everybody belongs everywhere. In my shirt and in my hair, everybody belongs everywhere we belong. We belong everywhere. Belong right here.
Nice tune.
Thank you. And you have created a place where we all us people who maybe have trouble fitting in elsewhere, and feel right at home. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think we made it for ourselves too, because I'm not always great at fitting in places.
I've been having problems fitting in everywhere.
This is
Joe, did you have a window that you would sneak through?
I did. Well, it was actually a milk box. I used to be really skinny.
Wow.
I used to be super skinny, but then I discovered donuts, and
that hasn't happened anytime recently, has it?
There's a song prompt in that. I discovered donuts. Yeah, I like that.
No one's ever asked me that. That's a good question.
I mean, I feel like all of us, maybe. Oh, Carrie just appeared. She was like, donuts? I feel that implicitly in my belly. I feel that most childhoods would be a little bit misspent if there wasn't some point at which you spent some time crawling through either, I guess, milk crates or a window or something like that. Nice.
Now, for those of you who don't know what a milk box is, young people, he used to deliver milk to people's houses. And there was like this box in our house. I mean, I don't think we ever got milk delivered, but maybe we know something.
Oh, okay. I had a different vision of what you were talking about.
One of those that had it from both sides. Yeah,
I had no idea what you're talking about. Actually,
ours was nothing that you could go through, though. It was just a box, a tin box that sat on the back porch, and the milkman came and put the milk and took the empty bottles back.
Bottles, yeah.
And we had one in our garage, and it was really small, but I was really skinny.
Steve, what were you going to say?
I delivered milk briefly in my college days for Green Spring Dairy in Annapolis, and 2 routes, and one of them, several of the people that lived along the Severn had those mailboxes like he describes that are actually cut out in the wall like a pet door, only those got a door on both sides of it. And most of them, we gave them the little box, the insulated box that they set on their front porch.
Well, let's come back out of our milk box rabbit hole. We got Kate Buckholt coming up next, and then we've got Dave Coronet. I see Dave Coronet's wiggling his camera into place.
He's getting ready.
Did Dave wear a tie to VOM?
That's where he went.
I think I've worn a tie to VOM before. It's not the first tie.
I have.
Well, I mean,
Here, let's get a close up of that.
John Pfeiffer always wears a tie. Bunny,
and Jules.
Oh,
Jules
nice.
always wears a tie.
Of course. Yep. He's
Nice. It's the creepy Susie and Fish bumping down the tie. Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
It's a cod piece.
Oh. 2 songs, 10 minutes, whichever shorter, or 1 pun.
Oh my gosh.
Kate Buckholt, please take the helm.
Okay, you guys, hi.
That was terrible.
Hey, Kate.
Oh my gosh. I was like, whoa, like I didn't think anyone could talk about milk as long as I do. So I was like, okay, y'all go on. But anyway, no. So, okay, what I'm going to do. This piece. Okay, so I just got back last night from Atlanta. I had driven down on Friday. Took me like 13 hours. I was going to see Ebby, my favorite singer that I just covered recently from Iran. And it was such a trip. Like, I thought that I was like, oh, I'll just write a song about my trip down there, something simple, you know me. Anyway, I just have this part that is too many words to like fit with any kind of beat or anything. It would go by too fast. And one of my main goals is I want to keep and actually expand like my styles and things, but my main overall goal is like to be able to be heard and kind of digested better than what is possible or easy with my typical kind of a way of doing it. And I realize this is too long, so it's also, I don't really know. I'm gonna do it, and hopefully it's not burdensome to listen to. You guys are always so supportive, like regardless of whatever. But so it's not named yet, but this is basically just somehow it kind of turned political. I don't really know. I was like, I don't know, who are you? But it's kind of just a story poem about my trip down to Atlanta on Friday. Okay. And does this seem like an okay volume and everything if I'm at this distance? Okay, cool. Let me get my hair out of my mouth. Oh God, I'm scared. That's not part of it. This is where it starts. I finally decided I definitely love long driving, particularly by myself, also west and or south. I don't stretch my legs and walk around in all that normative conformity. If accompanied, I'd surely be about, though that is fun too. But when it's the roads and the clouds spelling out and speaking loud, the sights and sounds from town to town, mostly oohs and wows coming out of my mouth. This trip description can't do it justice. It's well, first of all, long. I'll try my best to sketch it in a song. Even though this is a poem now because it's too long. But anyway, well, that rhymed anyway. Okay, anyway. Okay, where am I? I'm so sorry. Let's see. There was roadkill bearing expression. Next to plots of wild bouquets, he was only feet from being left in to finally rest in. And then the many round puffs of mauves, lavender, mustards, berries, blood, those colors, they flood but don't run. Float above green stems along the bottoms, levitating like a fog fallen. Softest cotton, candy pulling apart and dropping on highway lawns, under snow-cone treetops. Oh, that poor little fox or fawn or dog or whatever it was. Moving on in my thoughts, I ponder. I recently lost someone. Not super close, but caused a sizable hole. It goes to show you, if you get a chance to, get to know someone. If they're awesome and you trust that you'll see them long term, if not often, treat each like it's a last one. So even with this loss and this service to process, here I was, off on my car ride right on top of it, juggling these thoughts and where and why I am off to. Riding on waves of Ebby songs as the time slides on, and the streets flicking light at me. I still see I'm between rows of red ivy vine veins run up the trunks of these handsome trees. These eyes are pleased. Then I see a huge sign that reads, "Abortion is legal here." Signed by North of the Carolinas. I see she sells dreams by the seashore. Freedom and more. Your body, your choice. Can't sell at market price, sentimental value-wise. Go a few miles south where some rights are wrong and need aborting. Not the Lower Carolina, though, since they failed to ban it all so far. So aren't they so sorry, if not strong? That you'll still have 6 weeks or more after the decided crime to carry your growing weight hung from your shameful side or your head and mind, unless you can promptly be guilted to just wish yourself dead. We'll see in each which band succeeds instead. Flimsy Lindsey Graham's with willful bill will fold, and on all those who feel a hold to bury us under federal barriers of who lives versus who kills. It's fresh and it's old. What else? Oh, yeah. How the heck are local politicians' names dealt? Ben Jealous is a nice one. Frank Nice is a Maryland Republican. Bob Good for Virginia House. How is this possible? What bill will be right and responsible? Who cares if you'll go bankrupt from one night at a hospital? Screen change. When the sun came to make sad rain into glitter. It's that fall before winter, not yet dimming or bitter. I read just then there's an apple shed about a half a mile ahead. It's still harvesting yet, and the treacle I'm obsessed with are dwindling but not unwelcoming yet. Colors are changing between them, sweetly waving, patiently awaiting their solemn season. There's bleached grass with hopeful patches, mountain ranges sporting flat-top fashion. All this prompts like smelling salts for the writing part of my grateful heart. Between the skies and the random advertisements, I feast my eyes, and at an auto shop, a hearse tells that it's selling used body parts. Another sign says, "Help hurt vets," as if they've not been through enough yet. I say, don't hurt 'em, support 'em. Looking up at the sun seemingly peeking through blinds, whether ribs or a cat scratch, this is like seeing sight for the first time. Same upside down and backwards. It matches in stitches or pattern. I couldn't take pictures, or else I may make vultures something delicious after. Instead, the sky opened up and showed its tender, fleshy bruise, its darkest before reduced into light, right as the ground raises neon fuchsia, blaring up at the chin of chunky clouds just rolling their dough around. Now the moon peach before Georgia looks so full and round, yet too cool or too shy to come fully out. Night is falling around man-made lights now, and I am heading still farther south. Can't wait to witness Ebby in his glory and feel his presence and support abound, bathe in his powerful sound, and in this sensitive time that it is now. The end.
Wow, Kate. Wow. Were you writing this after
Yeah,
you were done
Kate.
driving, or were you dictating it as you were driving? That the imagery is perfect. I mean, it's...
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was definitely literal and yeah. So I would just like as much as I could just jot down something in chicken scratch and try to think like, what was that? So
I did
Yeah,
some
that
of my
felt
best
really
writing when I
honest
was
and very-
driving too. Yeah, it's a good.
Very
good
real.
form.
Beautiful.
cool. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, it really was. It was interesting what all was being triggered, and I really do love taking those long drives, and it was really valuable to me to be able to record enough of it to write about it and capture it. And dang, I hope that I can do the same with the whole situation at Abbey and the amazing protest chants that broke out for like an hour and a half. And it was just like, whoa, it was just wild stuff and such a sensitive, really important
That's
time in
interesting
Iran.
because those protests are going on in Iran, and he's from there, so I'm
It's
sure
perfectly
some
okay to
folk has
kill
something to
people
say about
once
it.
they're born. Just don't do it before they're born.
I hadn't made that connection. I'm actually interviewing a number of Iranian rug makers on Monday, and I'm like, oh, geez, what am I stepping into potentially? I hadn't thought about it.
Well, I
Learning
mean, it's not really
experience.
conflict, I would have
I
really
know.
considered that if I was going and I was like, okay, is there some kind of like conflict where I may be an agitation, just my presence, but I'm like, no. And, a couple people were they were just like skeptical of like, like they couldn't get it through their head. Like, wait, why are you here? And like, how and what? Like, it was just so funny. And I'm just like, no, but I get it. Like for me to, and also like driven 13 hours farther than, someone's like, we drove 6 hours and we were sure we were drove the farthest. I was like, no way. So that helped me that there was like so much but anyway, the song that I just covered, like he has 30 albums, okay, and like that was the song he came out to was like that. So I was like, oh my god.
Nice.
So I was like, I'm kind of like singing with Ebby right now, like, okay, because we're singing at the same time, me and like other 3,000 people, but it was just he was late because of traffic, and I don't know what was going on there, but the second they made that announcement, like it just exploded into a total like just all these super powerful chants. I mean, it was just like vibrating like the room, like it was so loud. I mean, somehow this like fist fight like broke out between these like super, everyone was like super well dressed, but like I was just like, whoa, what is happening there? Because otherwise everyone obviously is on the same side, and it was really cool and such an extreme like beyond privilege to get to be there. And the gal sitting next to me, she I was like, have you seen him? And she's like, well, no, because I've lived in Iran until 3 years ago. And like, that was super like moving to me. Like, I'm like, she's like, this is a dream come true. And I'm like, yeah, like me too. And that's a crumb of like what it is for you. And he can't be in Iran because of whatever his political songs and all these other things. And so, that was pretty amazing. Like she's here now, so she can actually like be at this. And like, she was so sweet. She would check in like, are you okay? I'm like, of course, like it's you're like, okay, this is a lot. I don't know. It was just a really beautiful, super powerful experience. And I'm like, wow. And he's not even here yet.
That's awesome. We should drag you back and get another song out of you now.
Yeah.
But,
oh, I'm so sorry.
Are you gonna do one of your Ebby covers?
Oh.
No, you're fine.
I was like, we're just hanging out like at a park bench, just waiting for whatever to happen in like 7 hours, right? Oh no. Oh, was that my turn? Oh, oops. Okay. No, this is short. And actually, like, is it okay if I still do one? It's fine. I would totally understand.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I just got back, and then I was thinking, like, as usual, I did the same thing again. Then I'm always like, I don't know why I did this. I found a song today and learned it, and now I'm going to do it. It's like, stop apologizing for that. That's your thing, bitch. So, I'm going to do the same
New
thing.
VOM shirt right there.
It is though. We know. So, without apologies that are due, this is a Bright Eyes song. Like, we'll find it at different.
Gotta
stages.
get it in there, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So this is by Bright Eyes, and like I haven't heard this song in so long, but like it struck me so majorly, like about just an experience that was really timely. I mostly listened to it in the early 2000s, but anyway, I haven't been listening to it for many years, but I listened to it enough, and I know the few chords in it, so it hopefully will go sort of fine-ish. And either way, I'm about to do it for you, my dear friends. Poison oak, some boyhood bravery. When the telephone was a tin can on a string, and I fell asleep with you still talking to me. You said you weren't afraid to die. In Polaroids you were dressed in women's clothes. Were you made ashamed? Why'd you lock them in a drawer? Well, I don't think that I've ever loved you more than when you turned away, when you slammed the door, when you stole the car and drove towards Mexico, when you wrote bad checks just to fill your arm. I was young enough, I still believed in war. let the poets cry themselves to sleep. And all their tearful words would turn back into steam. But me, I'm a single cell on a serpent's tongue, and there's muddy fields where a garden was, and I'm glad you got away, but I'm still stuck out here. My clothes are soaking wet from your brother's tears. And I never thought this life was possible. You're the yellow bird that I've been waiting for. The end of paralysis. I was a statuette, and now I'm drunk as hell on a piano bench. And when I press the keys, it all gets reversed. The sound of loneliness makes me happier. The end.
Nice job, Kate.
Thank you, friends.
Kate Buckholt, a.k.a. Pen Bleeds. Thanks, Kate.
That's definitely your thing, bitch.
That's never going away.
Oh,
I hope not.
guess Vom has a new catchphrase.
Dave Cornett coming up next.
Yeah.
Dave, you come to us from Fame. Well, I think we're muted or something.
TV show?
Yeah, you're muted on your end, man.
I'm unmuted.
There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Oh, I
Yes,
think you also I think your original sound is not on.
Is on. Is not on. You're right, sorry.
Yeah, do you have
My original sound just... Uh-oh. Do I need to go out and play again?
If you don't have you're on a phone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you do not have that in your settings available to you right now, lower right-hand corner, there's probably like 3 little dots, a meatball menu.
Looking for, there we go, under
Other
more.
settings. Yep.
I hit the settings and enable original sound.
There you
Kick
go.
it.
All right. How's that?
Oh, perfect. Much
Yeah,
better, much
there
better.
we go.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Okay. So I was going to say, I know I edited it last time. There we go. All right. So I can be heard now.
Yes,
Cool.
quite.
Yeah, well, you without sounding underwatery. Yes, it's great.
So
Yes, you're good.
you're going to ask about Fame, or I'm going to
Oh,
go and
yes.
introduce songs? I can do either.
Well, you know what? I think we're going to get a song first, and then you're going to tell us all about Fame.
That's fair. Okay, well, I've got a couple of autumn songs here, so let's try this. Leaves down here changing. I've been changing too. Change upon changes that I've been going through, taking me back just a little. A couple of years ago, I was working as a driver, driving those New England roads, and I'd be in and out of Full Lime all the time. time the highways I'd roam, making time for the mass state lines and turning around and heading home. It's crimson, gold, and scarlet here, but all I feel is blue, 'cause I'm working down here in the wasteland. And you're up there at school, yes, and all of the trees are getting barer. They die a little bit more each day, like I'm dying inside, but if circumstance was any other way, I'd be in and out of old Lyme all the time, with the river coming into view, making time for the Mass State Line, then turn around, heading home to you. Why should I worry about distance? I know you're merely miles away. I'm all worried about time now. I fear I'm losing you day by day. 3 years ago I was riding these roads, staring at all of the leaves, crossing the bridge out in Essex, watching another lover slip away from me. Yeah, the leaves down here changing. I've been changing too. Been going out in my mind with loneliness. I wish I was with you, but at times we all play victim to the whims of time and space. We're all driving around in circles, end up the same place. We're all in and out of old Lyme all the time. The highways we roam, we think we're making time, but when we look at the signs, we find out we barely left home. We hardly left home. Barely left home.
Nice. Well, now that you've thrown down the gauntlet of song, tell me about Frederick Area Music and Elephant.
Yes.
And
what
is that? What it is?
The fanatical, fanatically American mooses and elephants are. We're still around. We're kind of starting to get ready to winterize, but we have a few things left. We've got an open mic coming up on Friday over at Sky Stage, and as usual,
nice.
I'll be posting the sign-up sheet on Thursday. And then the following night, we've got a songwriter showcase featuring Michelle Swan, who some of the folks on here know.
Mm-hmm.
And the opener is Sammy J, who won a songwriting contest in Frederick County a number of years back, and she is just she's got a lot of energy. A couple of years back, I did a Christmas benefit, and she actually out firecrackered Brenda Lee. So that definitely something to be said.
And what's the best way to find out about Fame stuff?
Well, there are two ways. There's Frederick Acoustic Music. Let's try that again. FrederickAcoustic.org, which is the website. Although usually we're probably a little bit more up to date on the Fame Facebook page, which is Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise, FAME. It's the one with the blue logo because we've got something that it's the one with more likes also. But we've got a dead account that we can't seem to get rid of.
Which I think
So-
I just posted the dead one by mistake. Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise. Say it again.
Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise, fame.
Oh no, okay, I got the right one. Yeah.
There you go. So, we put up whoever's playing where, and that includes our show coming up on Saturday, which will be pumping up even more over the next couple of days.
Huzzah.
Right on.
Well, let's keep that autumnal spirit, since people are going to have to get their autumnal, they'll have to slather themselves in walrus grease and thick furs for hanging out on Friday night at Sky Stage.
Hopefully it's not that cold.
Nah, it's not going to be that cold. It actually looks like it's going to be pretty pleasant, which I am grateful for, because Sky Stage is just one of the best outdoor venues there done been. So
there's rumor that at some point they may close it in. We'll see.
Oh.
Which would give it a completely different vibe. I kind of like
Yeah.
it is. Getting rained out is no fun either.
No.
True.
Where can I donate to the opening and closing automated clamshell?
Well, since that's actually through the Frederick Arts Council, you'd probably want to talk to them.
Okay. Well, Dave Cornett, you got another song for us?
I do. I've got a cover. Just keeping on the subject of keeping things autumnal. This is not a song about laxatives.
Well clarified.
Woke up this morning, found the frost perched on the town. It hovered in the autumn sky and gobbled summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold and the trees stand shivering in a naked row, I get the urge for going, but I never seem to go. And I get the urge for going now when the meadow grass is turning brown. Summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. I had me a love in summertime, she'd summer color skin, and no other man in town my darling's heart could win. But when the leaves fell trembling down and bully winds pushed their faces down into the snow, she got the urge for going, so I had to let her go. And she got the urge for going now when the meadow grass is turning brown. Summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. The warriors of winter let out a triumphant shout. All that stays is dying, all that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flight, flapping and racing on before the snow. They got the urge for going, they got the wings to go. And they get the urge for going now when the meadow grass is turning brown. Summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. So I'll ply the fire with kindling, pull the blankets to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out and bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and have a stay for just another month or so. But she's got the urge for going, I guess you'll have to go. And she gets the urge for going now when the meadow grass is turning brown. All her empire's fallen down, winter's closing in. And I get the urge for going now when the meadow grass is turning brown. Summertime is falling down. Woo! Johnny Mitchell.
Nice job, Dave.
Thank you.
Most definitely. Right on. Well, I'd like to take this moment to give a shout out to my cousin Lavanya Bland, who has tuned in. Hey, Lavanya, how you doing? Miss you, Vonnie. Hopefully, I'll get to see you around the holidays. All right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes.
I think we're going to say one last thing about that Fame open mic on Friday.
Oh, I'm
at
sorry.
Sky Stage. And, well, you didn't know I was going to say it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what you going to say?
Well, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. What time does it
I'm
start?
going to advertise my own. Yeah, what time does it start?
7 to 9.
7 to 9. And sign up as an advance through your Facebook page.
Correct. It's through the Facebook. We'll usually do it sometime around midday on Thursday. And it is an acoustic open mic, and I say that because we got a request from somebody saying, well, you need extra time to set up all this DJ stuff. I was like, maybe there's other open mics that would be more suitable for what you have in mind.
Yeah.
Frederick Acoustic Music Enterprise.
It's what the A is for, yes.
It's all in the name.
Some people would say that maybe we have other things that were A for just because of my attitude, but be that as it may.
Fucking attitudinous music. All up in, oh well, everything. Anywho, no, Fame, they run a good open mic, you run a good open mic. I'm amazed at how good you make that space sound. I show up to Sky Stage with a lot of gear every time we play there. And the fact that you make it sound great with that little Fender and a SM58, and I'm just like, shit. I work too hard some days. Yeah, you do a great job with that. Yeah, KISS. Fame Kiss. Nice. All right, sorry. Rowan, take us away, please. Where are we going?
Pfeiffer's Corner. Time for John Pfeiffer. What's going on, John?
Hey, y'all. Well, I was hoping they might show up in person, but I would understand if they don't show up in person. I was really hoping Matt and Kosi might show up, but maybe they're listening.
They're signed up that inevitably they're late.
Well, anyway, they'll have to catch what I'm going to do later then because, well, tough. Anyway, I wanted to dedicate these couple of songs to the two of them. Matt and Bert, we're all celebrating that Matt and Kosi just hitched, and we're all real happy about it. And so I wanted to dedicate these couple of songs to them, and they're both covers. This first one's a song by Irving Berlin. I've been a roaming Romeo, my Juliets have been many, but now my roaming days have gone. Too many irons in the fire is worse than not having any. I've had my share and from now on I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm I'm betting everything I got on you. I'm saving all my love for one baby. Heaven help me if my baby don't come through. I've got a great big amount saved up in my love account, and darling, I've decided that love divided in two won't do. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm betting everything I got on you. All of my eggs are going in one fine-looking basket. Shoo-boo-wee, shoo-doo-wee, shoo-doo-boo-ba-wee, shoo-doo-boo-ba-ba-bee-ba-dee-doo-dee-ba-dee-doo-dee-ba-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee, sha-ba-ba-doo-dee-boo-ba-dee-boo, a tisket, a tasket, I'm putting all my eggs in one fine basket. I'm betting everything I got on you. I'm saving all my love for one baby. Heaven help me if my baby don't come through. I've tried to love more than one, finding it just can't be done. Honey, there's one I lie to if I try to be true to two. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm betting everything I got on. Yes, I'm betting everything I got on. I'm betting everything I got on you.
Nice.
So good.
And you know, I really feel like it wouldn't be right if somebody didn't sing this great old song for the two of them. Although the intro chorus is a little bit weird, but I'm going to do it anyway. What the hell? I'll not kiss your hand, madame. Crazy for you though I am. I'll never woo you on bended knee. No, madame, not me. We don't need that flowery fuss. No, sir, madame, not for us. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. They didn't say anything about an ukulele. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing but you.
Very nice.
For Matt and Kosi, Mr. and Mrs. Holson.
I was
and
there
Mrs.
when they
Olsen.
met.
Really?
They met at
Cool.
one of my open mics
They did.
Cool.
They did.
at
Cool,
Republic.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They said it was the romance of the fluttering of your bow tie that drew them together inexorably.
I believe I was still wearing a bow tie back then. Yes. And that was when I had help running an open mic. Boy, wasn't that fun? That was cool. That was neat.
Rowan Corbett, I could not do this without you. I'm so glad that even though you've taken the lead on this, we couldn't do this without you. Rowan Corbett, this magnificent man host, sitting right in the middle of the. Actually, you're sort of like above the.
He's in the middle
the
for
top
me.
of the middle top,
right.
the middle top of the Zoom screen. If you do want to support Rowan Corbett and the infinitely ongoing vomination, you can tip the host at PayPal.me or Venmo at Iliami. Although I'm beginning to wonder if, man, is it time to set up a VOM thing that just funnels directly? I can send
Maybe.
you money every
Yeah, I
week.
don't know. We'll see.
That's not tons of money, but it helps.
Yeah.
And Rowan, you just do an exquisite job. My mom was tuned in last week. She said, normally I don't tune in when you're not part of it, because I wasn't part of it last week. And she said, but Rowan and Chris really do a wonderful professional job. And I thought about it. She said that I do a great job, but she doesn't usually use the word professional when it comes to me. So it's
Crazy that Chris got thrown in there as part of the professionalism, just because when you're away, Rob, it gets kind of weird. And Chris is I'm a lot to blame for that, but Chris,
I thought you were the normal bit.
Chris pulls his weight. No, when it's just Rowan, I will switch into host mode and try to help facilitate stuff. But when Chris shows up and Rowan's here, and I don't have to be an adult anymore. Yeah, fuck that noise. I'm the Joker.
Good to know what happens when I'm away. I would say I tune in, but I don't. Although, what I have really enjoyed when I do tune in, and it's a good radio show, is you guys are able to create a good podcast atmosphere. I tried to listen to a friend's podcast the other night. Not a podcast that a friend does, but one that he recommended, and I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, this is poorly mixed. This is boring. It's people laughing at their own jokes.
Not being able to get through a sentence because they think what they're about to say is so funny.
Yeah.
That's some bad stuff, man.
Yeah. It's a way better podcast when the hosts have the ability to mute people if it's necessary.
That reminds me of this thing that I was going to say, and hopefully no one will mute me. I'll just mute.
Thursday freaking night, Jules Bland does his open mic, but we're not going to mention it yet because he's coming up next. Here's a song for Columbus Day. Has been an exercise in just how much I can sympathize with the fallacy of compromise and knowing when to duck. Who's in, who's out, you gotta learn just when to bail out. This year has been the exercise, I'm all strung out. I wish there was a pill, take it quick and never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. There was a pill, take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man, it's the cure for being an American. exercise, but it's better than a diet. Obsessing over something size, swearing everyone's a liar. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You gotta know what it is, what it's all about. This year has been the exercise. I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, dry swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. We used to say, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what you make. We used to say, I don't hate the player, I sure just hate the game. We used to say, I don't care where you came from, I just care why you came. Yeah. But today, somehow a brave new world has seen a brand new day. So be careful what you say, and take this pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Click to sign, try swallow too and never read between the lines. Take this pill. Take it quick and never question shit. It's the medicine man. But how is this American? Just how much I can exercise my willingness to empathize with anything around me. Get out, get out, get out, get out. You gotta know that you failed now. This year has been the exercise, and I'm so much stronger now. We don't need a pill, nothing saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between the lines. Take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. We need a pill, something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. We need a pill. Just take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans.
America. You know, I love Rob. I love when you get really patriotic.
Oh, man,
that's what I really love. I just love that you're like all about flag and country, and you know that.
Well, that's a song about those of us who, not those of us, I guess, those of you who are afraid of what it means to be a new American. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Are we accepting new Americans?
Exactly. If you're afraid of that, you got to think about that.
Yeah. It changed and we're enlightened.
My favorite part, though, was the Bandiera solo.
Yeah. I know what's happening at the next open mic that John pops out to. He's getting drafted, and he better bring his freaking Pandero. Was it Pandero or just tambourine?
It was a pandero.
Pandero.
Pandero. with a P at the beginning.
Literally the drum that was played for years by black and white bears, not actually literally bears, coming out of the Chinese continent as they moved west across the oceans. They would play the panda arrows. And this was something that would keep the beat while they were rowing in their panda boats as they crossed to the ocean to where they warred with the native cultures of koalas in the Great Pandemonium Wars. Never give them time to think, make them answer quick. Just shine that bright white light in their face. You know only liars ever take time to think, and never give them cash. 'Cause in God we trust. If you do your best, keep the change. A self-made man wouldn't ever need it. Never give them anything, better make them work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. The devil's building something, a Walmart down on the crossroads. The devil, he gave us Mexico. Build a big wall to keep him down in his hole, and that wall is built for demons and animals and thugs. It sure ain't built for people, man. Walk 4,000 miles, the wall won't even slow you down. We never gave them anything, they had to get to work. Idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr, people down on their knees. They're not praying for redemption, they're praying we'll let them breathe. White cities filled with gold. Now there's blood on paint in Washington, glistening in yellow in the middle of the road. And I don't buy your God can't hear you just 'cause you can't get into church. Though I guess it is the devil who promises knowledge, and omnipresent really is quite a very, very long word. And I can see these signs from heaven. Along with everything we've done, I can live with most of my decisions, man. I think you're gonna burn. We never gave them anything, they had to get to work. It's idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr, people down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption, we're going to let them breathe.
Yes.
Oh.
So Ilyami is going to be playing live from the lair on Wednesday with Sharif on keys, and Jeff Miller will be joining us from Nashville, Tennessee. And Jeff Miller's going to join us again for 4-piece Ilyami on Friday in Wheaton for a big live show that will be very loud with drums.
What is that?
Enjoy. That's on Friday in Wheaton at the American Legion of all places.
Cool. Okay.
So you're gonna do that last song for them
We'll see.
at the American Legion?
Aw.
Well, you know,
We'll see.
I was at a thing at an American Legion recently, and
You were at the Lithuanian American.
it was the Lithuanian American Legion
It was a little different.
in Baltimore, and you know they actually had someone from they had actually a general from Ukraine speak, and they were very much, you know, like, we need to defend democracy. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the U.S. right now that, you know, we're not so keen on, and we need to stop all this aggression from Russia and stuff. And it was actually very cool because it was not. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting
Cool.
it. So,
Wow, it's great.
You know, more of us think alike than we think, but we can't possibly forget that, you know, other people aren't quite like us. So it's an interesting walk to walk. So we'll see what we get into there. And hopefully we'll walk away with everyone being a little more together. They've invited us. They know what we are. Anywho, we got Jules Bland coming up next, and then I'm so excited to see the people that I married the other night.
Bob, you're in a throuple now?
Quintuple, actually. No, not at all. Jules Bland, why are you problematic? Oh, it's nothing like that.
Oh my gosh.
I was born this way.
What a question.
Jules Bland, he woke up like this.
Kind of.
Every day.
I had to take a nap.
Do some original.
Sure, I'll do one of those after I do a cover, and then maybe I won't. You want to see originals and hear originals? Come on down to my open mic every Thursday at El Golfo. I'm there. I play my stuff. I bring a keyboard. It's a whole thing. I don't announce that someone died every week, but last week I did, and it was a bummer. But we are doing something for Steve. At one of these Thursdays, we are having like a sort of musical, I don't know what it's called, fuck around, in his
fuck around.
Yeah, a fuck around. Yes.
Yeah.
And that should be fun and chaos and probably a little bit annoying for me logistically, but it's all right. Does this sound all right? Okay. I know exactly how you feel. We were this close to closing deals now. Everything fell from out your hands. You were forced to decide on other plans now. You
figured it best to just ignore it. Otherwise, you're only living for it. And if anyone ever wondered why you did it, you'd swear they'd never know you sold your soul to the burning. Bridges. You know exactly what I want, so I don't have to be so damn upfront. No matter the moment we decide to make our minds up, I know a man who may need a new assignment. He'll hand in his heart and take his last vacation, attempting to spoil imagination. And if anyone ever wondered where he went, I wouldn't say that he spent his time driving over burning bridges. Burning, which is nothing more than a longing for being uninvolved. Desire can cause heart attacks. Oh, desire can cause heart attacks. Oh, desire can cause heart attacks. Oh, desire, it won't bring you back. Oh.
Jules, before you leave your guitar there, can you just play a chord and let it ring real quick? What is that trem, man? It's a beautiful.
What do you mean?
A beautiful shimmery. What is the trem that you use?
It's just a built-in one to the amp. I have a deluxe reverb solid state. It's a new thing. It sounds like the tube. I played it in person live And someone was like, yeah, I have that same amp. And I was like, actually, it's a lot lighter and it doesn't have the tubes. And I went into
I've
salesman
wanted a Fender
mode.
Deluxe for a long time because I love that tone. But
It's a great tone.
I guess they're making a solid state one now.
It's great. It's great. And it's only like, I don't know. It's like less than half the weight of the big fatty.
Yeah.
The
And
thick
actually,
one.
tubes are getting very hard to come by right now. So,
I can barely
It
lift the
breaks
old
so
ones.
easy.
well, and also most of the tubes that
supply
we've been
chain?
using in audio stuff over the last 20 years have all been made in Russia. Yep.
I don't know, man. I mean, I have a lot of thoughts, and I will just play a song instead. A completely thoughtless song. Oh, I want to try this. I've been fucking around with
Oh no. That's the sound that you just play naked with a tie on, right?
who have you been talking to?
I think if you do stick with that, though, you should bring your volume down a little bit because it was clipping just a tiny bit.
I have
Okay.
the tie.
What about this? Hold on, it's so weird because in my headphones it sounds like a regular piano, but it's so fucked up. Okay, hold on. All right. Maybe I'll try that some other time. I'm excited about it, but no. Okay. I'll do that song though.
You say you're complicated, might be an understatement.
What? How does it go? Oh man, I play this song all the time. Oh well.
When I think we got it right, you wanna pick a fight. Gut me, then twist the knife, leave me there to die alone in a crowded room with the thought of you creeping up behind my home, although it never was in the cards for us. Oh, you refuse to leave me alone. Own up when I'm mistaken, but you say you never make 'em. You are more than fair. Shit, you hook me then cut me off. You're gone but still hurt me often. Your nails in a buried coffin, struggling for air alone in a crowded room with the thought thought of you, lurking everywhere I go. Though I never could do you any good, oh, you refuse to leave me alone. We were so close, could have been something to behold. Easy come, easy go. If you're not invested, it's probably best. Was I just a phase, disposable part to be replaced? Did I throw my heart away, used up and tossed on your pile of regrets? Sometimes even I need a break from me. Only so much you can take from me. Try to move on without you, try to forget about you. Give the space you need, but you keep on sniffing around, knowing it brings me down. I keep to my side of town, but you won't let me be alone in a crowded room with the thought of you slipping in between the cracks. That was all you saw from behind your wall. Oh, you and I were always alone. Alone. Alone.
Yes.
Hooray. I'll be at this weird bougie place in Georgetown on Wisconsin Avenue on Wednesday. It's called Donahue. It's like kind of a speakeasy joint. Come there, or don't. Just come to the open mic, El Golfo, every Thursday. I'll be there. Other people will be there. Food, 6:30 every Thursday. El Golfo, Silver Spring. The first and only open mic on Thursdays. Ever. Okay, good. I felt like I was in a fever dream for a second because no one was fucking saying anything, and it was freaking me out. Okay, gonna go away now.
Jules Bland.
Hooray, it's over.
Well, Rob, as the ordained here, I think it's on you to introduce our next performers.
For many years, Kosi and Matt coveted one another. And beyond that, they desired to play the music together. And they said unto one another, baby, you want to play music together? Oh, baby, I would. And Kosi said, oh, how about some jazzy jazz? And Matt Holson said, I would, but I mustn't. Because Matt Holson is from an ancient sect of people. Backing up just for a moment.
You guys cool with this?
I was the minister who married them on Sunday. And it was exquisite, but I got to talking to Matt Holson's sisters, which is how I know the back end of this story. And that is that Matt Holson is part of a kind of weird, very strict, frankly, religious sect in which he's not allowed to play music with others until they are married. And so they moved in together, and they've been gearing up to this for quite some time. And I mean, other cultures would be like living in sin, but as long as they didn't play music together, it was going to be okay. And finally, it's, pandemic got in the way, and weather and people and war got in the way of Kosi and Matt's betrothal. But finally, on Sunday evening, in a beautiful ceremony, on a beautiful sunlit, sunsetting, gorgeous night in Baltimore City, they got hitched, which means that they are now allowed by God to perform music together here on the VOM. Please welcome, for the first time ever,
Congratulations,
Mr. and Mrs. Holson.
Rob, we're going to call you Reverend for the rest of the day.
The slightly Reverend Rob, yeah.
Oh, my.
Goodness.
Rob Rind.
Robin.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Lacey sneak in here? Nice.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say hi to Kosi and Matt.
Hi, Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
Well, I must admit that I am uber flattered that here you are within 24 hours of your marriage and you choose to come play our little open mic. So thank you so very, very much.
Where
It's
else would
wonderful.
we go? On a Monday night.
I was so honored to do that for y'all, and the idea that we get to see each other again in our little boxes.
And by the way, I don't know if John might have told you, we caught like the last 2/3 of his set on Facebook, but he'd tell you that he was my best man. John Pfeiffer.
He was a pretty good man.
Yeah, John was.
I'm never the best man. I'm just the pretty good man.
He was pretty up there. Yeah, good speech.
Well, I guess my best,
And actually, John is wearing the bow tie, I believe, made for him for the wedding.
That is the bow tie.
Yes, Kosi made that bow tie for the wedding.
Yes.
I did.
And I'm proud to wear it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was fighting it at first because he was wearing his own formal bow tie, but we chased him with a stapler until we got it on there.
Just one more thing before you guys get started. Hi, Slippery Jim here from the Slippery Jim Incorporated. I'm just wondering, do I get a cut of your betrothal or whatever value that yields because I was there when you met?
They are going to bill you for the photographer, yes.
You were the host.
I was, yeah.
What exactly do you want to cut?
We can negotiate that off air. I just want it.
I'm sorry, but open mic hosts do not practice droit de seigneur, if that's what you think.
Dude.
That's not exactly
I was going to say,
I
think there's a responsibility
if it's
there.
what I'm thinking, neither one of us is going to do that.
And it's not prima nocta either. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, you want to
just
pull that hat back out of the ring there, Jules?
I'm just going to...
Talking about a cut?
He was offering to help pay for the expenses of the nups.
Well, it wasn't that either, but...
I guess we've all misunderstood.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Congratulations, you guys. Good job. You did it. We all did it, in a way.
Slowly, Jules has been trained.
Rob, which of my sisters told you that?
Huh? Oh, they both were concerned. In between sending me to go complain about, let's get this cake on the road. So actually, in seriousness, I was highly amused by the fact that the two sisters were like, I don't remember which one has the horse farm now, but is like,
Martha, yeah.
Okay, Martha was like, I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I was shoveling horse shit, and here I am. It's just like, okay, but how much longer? They can be out there taking photographs. We got to get this done. You should go bug them. to the other sister, and the other sister's like, no, I don't want to. And so that puts down the thing for a little bit, and we still continue, eating, nibbling it or whatever we were eating. And then one of them gets up to go to the bathroom, and the other sister's, of course, like, while you're up, do you think you could maybe wiggle upstairs and bug them about the fact that, we need to leave because we're getting sleepy. I got up at 4 a.m. to feed the horses. And so she goes to the restroom and comes back, and the other sister's like, so did you tell him? Did you bug him about getting the cake going? And she's like, no. Why not? I didn't want to. And they both turned to me and they're like, Rob, could you go? I was like, oh gosh, I guess this is the ministerial duty.
Yes, they both put it on Rob to do that.
It was only fair because they spilled fish on me.
Yeah, Martha just retired on January 1st from working 30 years as a programmer for IRS.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And she retired to run her daughter's horse farm. While her daughter has a newborn baby. So, she retired and became pretty busy.
Right.
Really busy.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe she said she shovels horse shit, pig shit. Was it goat? There was something else. There's some other sort of shit that she had to shovel a lot.
They probably have some pet goats.
Is there a dog? There's probably a dog.
There's a dog,
but she didn't shovel anything.
That's more of a scoop.
I didn't know they had.
Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Holmes performing together for the first time from Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, that pig. Yes, of course. They have they don't raise pigs to eat. They have a pig that they don't eat.
This is not getting any better.
A Clooney pig.
And her name is Stinkerbell.
Stinkerbell, yeah.
Never mind, it just got better.
One of these little Vietnamese pot-bellied pigs with very little personality.
Nobody knows what the kinds of pigs are, man.
Yeah, but this is a pig that certainly cares about food, but does not care about you.
We've all studied that subject very carefully, Matt.
And his coat is something like a hedgehog.
Huh.
Jules, do you want to try introing him? Because I'm getting nowhere.
So, for the first time, and actually the third or fourth time, Mr. and Mrs. Holson.
All right.
Just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page, you have appeared in my life. Feel like I'll never be the same. Just like a song in my heart, just like oil on my head. So I do love you.
I'm trying to switch keys. Can we start this again?
Okay.
Sorry. I was trying to play it in her key. Okay.
Just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page, you have appeared to my life. Feel like I'll never be the same. Just like a song in my heart, just like oil on my head. So I do love you. Still I wonder why it is I don't argue like this with anyone but you. We do it all the time, up and down my mind. You've got this look I can't describe. You make me feel I'm alive when everything else is so fake. Without a doubt, you're by my side. Heaven has been away too long. Can't find the words to write this song. Oh, oh, your love. a secret anymore, 'cause we've been through that before. From tonight, I know you're the only one. I've been confused and in the dark. Now I understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder why it is. I don't know you like this. Don't know you with anyone but you. And I wonder why it is. Don't let my guard down for anyone but you. We do it all the time, blowing out my mind, just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page. You have appeared to my life. Feel like I'll never be the same, just like a song in my heart, just like oil on my head. Sorry, I have to put my head back on.
Oh my god. There you go.
Now we clap. Right.
Now everybody.
Okay, let's see.
No, not that one.
I only have 2 charts here. You want me to go get another chart?
Hey, actually,
sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm
before
sorry.
you jump in, show off those rings, since they do contrast so nicely now that we get to see them. Hee 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 hee.
We went for visibility. Wait. Okay, sorry.
I would not do. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They wonder where I've been. Search to find love within. I came back to let you know I got a thing for you when I can't let go. My friends wonder what's wrong with me, that I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know I got a thing for you when I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they never find what they dream of. What you want to do for love, you've tried everything, but you can't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. No, I only want the best, it's true. Can't believe the things that I do for you. What you tried everything, but she can't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Da da ba ba ba, da da ba ba ba, da 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 ba ba ba, da da ba ba ba, da 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 ba.
Yay!
Wait. Where are the earphones?
Oh.
Now.
And we clapped.
I don't get it. We're actually using speakers.
Madness.
We must sustain our traditions.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Yeah. That. I'm so glad you guys get to close out the night because, yeah, that's just fucking adorable. Thank you.
Adorable.
Yeah, and you know, we've been doing this 2.5 years now. Is that it, Rob? 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm. This is night 133.
Yeah,
been doing it since the last week of March, second to last week of March in 2020.
So I don't think we haven't had any VOM babies or anything like that, but
thank God.
This is our first VOM wedding. So, yeah.
It was also webcast on Zoom, so it's sort of a little more closer than
Oh goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for being part of this very odd community that we have here. I can't imagine it without you guys. Thank you.
Well, Rowan, I think that's a vom well vommed.
That is a vom.
Nicely done.
And you know, I guess we'll do it again next week. So
sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Let's.
Right on. In the meantime, reach out, grab somebody by the face, squeeze, and take care of each other, and have a very good week. Good night.